Welcome to Chatty Reads. I'm Eric Chatfield, and today we'll be talking to you about how to put your clarinet together and give you a few tips that just might make it a little easier for you. Let's get started. Well, you got your first clarinet, now what? So you want to open up the case. It's best to probably sit it down on a flat surface, like a desk, a tabletop, maybe the floor, or even your lap. So go ahead and open up the case and let's take a look and see what's inside. Here we have all of the parts of the clarinet laid out a little better so you can see. So let's talk about what we have in the case here. You're going to have the bell right here. This goes at the bottom of the clarinet. And then moving upward, you have the lower joint of the instrument. Turn it around and you'll know that this is the lower joint by the thumb rest on the back. And that's where your right thumb is placed. Next, we have the upper joint, and if you flip it over, you can see where your hand goes here. This is the left hand, and you have the register key right here on the back. So that's how you can tell it is the upper joint. Next, we have the barrel, and this connects the mouthpiece to the body. And then right here, we have three different pieces. The mouthpiece cap, which keeps the mouthpiece protected, the mouthpiece itself, and the ligature, which holds the reed in place. And then lastly, we have this little contraption here we'll talk about in just a minute. And this holds the reeds. It's called a reed guard, and it keeps your reeds nice and safe without breaking, so they don't break. And then here's your reed. So there are all the parts of the clarinet. Now that we've identified all the parts, let's go ahead and put this thing together. The first step is really important, so everything goes together nice and easy, is you should have a tube of cork grease in your case. If you don't, you could just visit your local music store or order it online perhaps. But don't use chapstick or anything that's not made specifically for the natural cork of your instrument. So just place it on the cork, so just like that. And then take your instrument body, the upper and the lower joints. This is a really crucial part, that you push the mechanism down here. It's called the bridge key, and this connects the two pieces together. You want that to stay in the upward position, so grab it in your hand, take the two pieces together and just wiggle it back and forth until there's no gap and completely on. You're going to want to do the same thing for all the other pieces, the bell and the barrel, and last, the mouthpiece. All right. The last thing we did not talk about was the reed. The reed is made of cane, and it's used to vibrate against the mouthpiece to produce the sound. What I like to do when I'm putting together my clarinet, you have to get this thing wet to vibrate. So carefully put it on your tongue like this. Once it's wet and your clarinet is completely assembled, take the flat surface of the mouthpiece against the flat surface of the reed, lining them up. Hold the reed in place with one thumb. Slip your ligature over the top of the reed. And then tighten your ligature just a little. It doesn't take too much. And now you're ready to play.